Hello, everybody. So I don't think I've actually said anything nice about a film in a long time. Like, I don't think I've done a review where I've said anything nice about a film in a long time. It's been a lot of rants, and that's what it's been, and that's exactly what it's going to be today. So over the time that I've been on YouTube, I reviewed disturbing movies. It's something that I've hunted out. I've wanted to talk about them, and that's on my most videos, talk about disturbing movies. And today we're going to speak about the Human Centipede 3, the third film in the franchise. The Human Centipede 3 is one of the worst films I have ever seen in my life, and I don't normally say that about many movies. I normally like to go in with an open mind in movies, like I did go in open mind with this. But I never normally say that it's the worst movie, it's one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. I never normally say that about stuff, but the Human Centipede 3 final sequence, let's hope it's the final one, because we've had so many franchises before that have said final, and then it hasn't been the final movie. They've made another 5 movies, so let's hope this is the final sequence. So, the Human Centipede started out with, it was a Dutch film, the first one, which was with Dieter Laser, who is one of the main people in this. He made a 3-person centipede in his house. And then the second one was where a guy saw the first film and then he wanted to make a Human Centipede, and that was Laurence Harvey, and that he is in this as well. He's a different character in this. Dieter Laser and Laurence Harvey are both different people in this. They are playing different roles. With the second movie, yes, it was a guy watching the movie then wanted to make it like a 12-person centipede. This time, they want to make a 500-person centipede in this prison. So the film is pretty much the prison system is fucked, and Bill Boss, that's what Dieter Laser's character is called. We have Dwight Butler, played by Laurence Harvey. He is the guy that tells Bill Boss, hey, let's use these movies, let's use them and make the first prison Human Centipede. So, The Human Centipede 3 is a film that is very misogynistic and just completely sexist and racist, and Dieter Laser is just the most annoying person, where he has all these things where he just keeps going, fuck you! And my phone's vibrating, that's good. It's good being in it. Just shouting the whole time. His whole role is him shouting, and it's so annoying. We have Bree Olson in this, who is a retired porn star who's now trying to go on to be in bigger movies, but Tom Six just uses her as the whole sexist, like Bill Boss calling her a slut, and just, she's the helper, the secretary of Bill Boss, and he just calls her all these horrible things, and they have all these things where they're like close up on her ass, and it's just all sexist and just objectifying her character. And that's just, the Human Centipede 3 is Tom Six trying to make satire and trying to make this film self-aware, but the satire is just so horribly done in it. When it tries to be self-aware, it's just so horribly done as well. Tom Six, when he said that he said it with the other movies, it wasn't trying to make a shocking movie, he was trying to make all these different things for the movie industry, to talk about the movie industry. Now, if we look at all 3 movies, the first one is this steady cam tracking shot and nicely filmed movie. It looks nice and everything. The second movie is this gritty, disgusting, black and white, pretty shaky cam, just handheld camera work. The third movie is the Hollywood big budget movie, and Tom Six says he hates Hollywood, but this looks like the Hollywood big budget movie. And Tom Six even puts himself in here and has that his character is this guy that feels sick about seeing all this stuff. Like, he wants to see the Human Centipede made, and he gives like all his approval to it happening and everything, but he's like, he throws up at points and there's all these just stupid things. And then we have Eric Roberts, who is the guy that's coming to look at the prison to say if the prison is okay. So Dwight Butler, Laurence Harvey, is meant to be the accountant, and he's trying to say to Eric Roberts' character, Governor Hughes, he is the governor of the prison, just to say, oh, if we make this centipede, we can do this and everything. This film tries to go out all shocking with its gore and its violence, and it's got like, someone has a colostomy bag on him at one point that's ripped out, and then Bill Boss puts a gun and shoots him in there. You have that Bill Boss eats clitorises when they try and make this joke about the human caterpillar. Yep, that's a stupid thing in there with, I'm going to say spoilers right here because I don't want anyone to watch this movie really. Like, these people have their arms and legs cut off, and that's the human caterpillar. Yeah, that's that right there. It it tries to go all out shocking. Like, there's this whole scene where Bill Boss has a dream, and he has his side stabbed in. It's one of the inmates is raping him pretty much, and raping his side, and it's just like, it wants to be all out disgusting and shocking. And when Tom Six said that he didn't want to make it shocking, there was all this thing to poke at that stuff. It's like, no, it's bullshit. You were bullshitting us. Of course you want to make the most disgusting and disturbing film ever. Like he said with his next film, it's going to be even more disgusting than these. Like he said with the first, when he was making the second film, I'm going to make the first one look like My Little Pony. And he succeeded with that. And then with this third one, it wasn't fun. It wasn't good in any possible way. And with a film called The Human Centipede, it has all this talk about the Human Centipede, but the actual Human Centipede doesn't appear till the final 15 minutes of the film. This is an hour and 40 minutes long, and it just drags and drags. It's boring. And so the Human Centipede has the universe, the Human Centipede universe. Yeah, Marvel, you've got your universe, but the Human Centipede has a universe as well. And like the second film is just that the first film is in it, and that's what's happened. With the third one, the first and second film are in it. But what doesn't make sense and has this continuity and confuses you is that these characters are watching the first and second movie, but they both appear in the first and second movie, but they're acting like they don't. Even the Asian guy from the first movie is an inmate in this film. He is watching the first film at one point. You're seeing him on screen, and it turns to him, he's like, this is disgusting. You have the Jewish guy from the second movie appear in this as well. You have all these sort of characters from all the other movies appearing in this. And you have this Jewish character at one point stands up and he's like, these movies should be banned, these movies could cause something terrible. I can't remember that's what the exact saying is, but that's the sort of thing he says. And that's what the BBFC did. Now the BBFC didn't do any cuts to this, like they wanted cuts with the second film, and the second film did get cuts. They didn't want any with the first. I don't think any got done with the first. But the Human Centipede 3 gets a 0.5 out of 5 from me. It's not fun. It's not good. It just tries too hard to be disgusting and shocking. And I just hope this is the final one. And maybe Tom Six will just put this franchise to sleep. Because it was all about him trying to be so shocking. And he did it, but it was just annoying and pretty crap at the end of the day. And this just ends with Bill Boss shouting. Human Centipede 3, I did not enjoy it at all. I was just annoyed the whole time I was watching it. When it tries to be disgusting, it's just stuff we've all seen before and isn't really truly disgusting, it's just stupid. If you've seen The Human Centipede 3, say down in the comments down below if you enjoyed it. If you want me to review any more disturbing films and trying to hunt out some disturbing stuff, then say in the comments down below. I will get around to reviewing that sort of stuff, because I always enjoy watching disturbing movies, seeing if they are truly disturbing. This isn't really truly disturbing. I think if you've seen all the disturbing stuff before, this won't be anything new to you. And if you are squeamish and stuff, then you'll probably get sick of this, but it's just disturbing stuff that we've seen before so many times. And it's rubbish. And that is my reviews for today of the Human Centipede 3 final sequence. Thank you very much, and I shall see you again very, very soon. Goodbye.